Shalom Aleichem, Tzvi broker with Rav Gerzi from Pilzno Work Inspired. And in our last video, we made this announcement about this amazing opportunity of a program that's launching in Elul that's going to, Be'ezus Hashem, change your year. We just want to speak a little bit about what this Chabura is. For those of you that this is the first time perhaps that you're hearing about it. You know, Rav Gerzi mentioned this beautiful mashal, right, about how you're able to encode information of years of research into a book, into a course. Baruch Hashem, since Pesach, we've had an amazing opportunity to be able to sit together with a Chabura of people that are B'nai Aliyah, people from all different backgrounds, all different professions, living in different countries, and they've come together for one purpose, because they realized that when it comes to the topic of money, when it comes to the topic of work, it's not something which is just a side point. It's not just something which is outside of the base medrash, outside of Avodas Hashem, but they really want to be able to understand it and want to understand what the Torah has to say about it. And most importantly, they want to be able to make real changes in their lives, real changes in how they experience their finance, how they experience their money. And it's been an amazing opportunity. We've had amazing feedback. And what we are doing right now, right, as we get ready for this Elul program, is giving the opportunity for Chavra that weren't able to join to now join this amazing Chavra together.
We do what we do because we care. We care. And Reb Tzvi and myself, we speak to probably thousands of people a year. And what I can share, it's usually the same generic conversations. I don't know how many different chidushim I hear nowadays, and maybe it's the same for you, Reb Tzvi. And the fact is Chazde Hashem, as learned from my teachers, there are answers to some of the most fundamental and important questions. And it's not just answers to questions. There's a derech of transformation, Chabura. I call it the C's. You have to have clarity. You have to have confidence. You have to have community. You have to have Chabura. And what we do in a Chabura, we take this incredibly important, vital, fundamental information that we've been looking through many, many years worth of research and learning, and we've coded it, and we're giving it over to you, as we said, because we care. We look out at the world and we see this really is an area amongst other fundamental areas that are missing. And this inyan of work inspired, this inyan of how outside of the Beis HaMedrash we still can kiss HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu still can kiss us. We can still have that relationship. Most of our life is spent in work. And there's so many Maimah Chazal where at work, whether it was the sandlar stitching together and performing deep Kabbalistic unifications, as they did that, whatever a person's doing, there is a revelation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that's being revealed, that's never been revealed before through you doing what you're doing. And we're here to give you sources on an array of different sugyas and show that what you do matters. And that through being at work, you can be in a state of devekus, emunah, bitachon, and you're mamash being megala, you're revealing Hashem in the world like never, ever, ever, ever before. Because you matter, what you do matters, and the vehicle of work you do is deeply rooted and connected to this.
Amazing. And really, this is the time, right? If we're going to think, what is your year going to look like next year? Are you just going to be dragging your feet to work, coming back frustrated, feeling empty, or do you want your work to take on a whole other experience? Could you imagine that whatever your job is, that you feel connected to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you're able to connect to the Torah, not just outside of working on your lunch break, but through that what you're doing? This is the time to be able to make that decision. Elul is the time to be able to map out how we want our year to look like in the area of work, in the area of Parnassa, in the area of money, and we look forward to having you join us in the Chabura.